Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We have a elephant in the room situation to talk about, and I think that it is showcased in a couple of different ways based off of even my own account. The first is this way. We still have somehow, and I cannot explain how, 4-star awakening gems, especially the generics that have more value in the system in terms of being able to be lost than anything above it in terms of the rarity. And if you want to think, well, why wouldn't you use them? Well, I know if some of you out there have plenty of 4 stars that you've never opened, this is going to sound kind of crazy, but because I am so old in regards to playing this game, every single 4-star champion that comes in the game, this is largely also because of my arena addiction, is in the game. So I literally can't use it. And I'm so thankful that Kabam changed and tweaked the inventory limits on the 5 and 6 and 7-star, eventually, I'm sure, generic Awakening Gems, because we have 12 of one and 14 of another. But Kabam Mike said that hoarding is an unhealthy behavior, and he is now going through a different kind of unemployment, the unemployment line. So I wish him nothing but the best. That was not supposed to be used as any intentional kind of shade against him, and I apologize if that sounded like it was not professional. But what I am saying is that since Kabam Mike is gone, maybe it's time we had another trade-in event for the first time in like a year and a half. Because all of these Awakening Gems are just sitting in so many players' inventories, including my own, and getting nothing done. I mean, it is kind of crazy how many people, I'm sure, have these numbers with Awakening Gems. It's just hard to imagine that in a game where the 5-star Awakening Gem used to be the most valuable item, that now you can have 6 stars and, of course, the aforementioned 5 stars that you'll just never get rid of. You'll never be able to use them all. So I really do hope that Kabam addresses this by giving players a reason to trade up. Now, when 6-star Awakening Gems used to be really valuable, we're not even talking about generic, we're talking about class-based. You used to have to trade like 5 generic 5 stars for a class-based 6-star, and although that is not a great deal, it's still better than not using them. And that's probably what this would take. It would take 5 6-star generics for 1 7-star class. And I am not saying that you should do that trade. But what I am saying is some people would do that trade. And that would be something that I would at least be tempted to do a breakdown video on. And that is not something that I expect everybody to say yes to, but it's still worth breaking down. So this is the elephant in the room. We have 4-star Awakening Gems that expire every month. We have 5 and 6 stars that have double digits. I knew some people who said they've got like 30 of these. I wonder what the record would be for generics, because it's definitely not 14. Some people have way more than that. So I would love to get people's thoughts on that. But we need to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that between the way that they changed the coding of the Awakening Gems and also the availability of them, there is no demand and an excess supply, meaning that the 7-star class-based Awakening Gem would be a perfect thing to trade these into. But until Kabam comes back with that event, and since Kabam Mike is gone, maybe we can start that tradition again. It's just going to be a waiting game. So, would you like to see the trade-in event come back? Because I certainly would. Let me know in the comments below if I'm crazy, which I know I can be. Or if I'm not actually crazy about this thing. Maybe it's just something else. Have a good one.